I was going to discuss, how do we want to open this show? Because I could just be like, hey, everyone, welcome to Carnival Cruising Podcastaways. Thank you for joining us this week. My name's Trevor Shelby.
And my name is, what is my name? Thomas Kennedy, yeah.
Hey, Mr. Kennedy, did you know?
I know nothing.
It is John Hild's birthday today.
On the day of recording, not the day of release.
Yeah, I know. It's not on the day of release, but man.
So should I sing him happy birthday?
Yes, I think you should.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, no.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, John Hill.
Oh.
Happy birthday to you.
How
was that?
That was perfect. Oh. Hey, did you also notice, Mr. Kennedy, that besides John Hill's birthday, we're the only ones on this podcast?
Holy cow, really?
Yeah. Hang on. Let me see. Hey, are y'all over there? No, they're not over there. Are y'all? No, no, that was just Reese.
Did you put them in the basement with Reese?
I think so. So
did you put them in the basement with Reese?
I think I did.
I told you.
They went down there to feed him. I can't help it if they left the door open and I locked it.
If we lose two more co-hosts because you locked them in the basement again.
Oh, it's terrible.
I mean, it's almost time for Reese to come out anyway.
It is. It really is. Reese, if you're listening, you need to come back. Come back. Oh, we miss you. So
we missed you so much,
man. Come back. Well, this will be a classic episode, so I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And
this is a flashback to season
one,
first part of season one.
Yeah, pretty much. So besides John Hild's birthday, man, we've been coming up with ideas for this show.
Well, before we start, that, can I just say that I am glad I am not cruising this week?
Oh yeah, why is that?
Because Galveston, Mobile, New Orleans, and Jacksonville, all got snow.
Oh my God, Christmas came way early this year.
Jacksonville hardly ever gets snow. It's like once every 50 years or something like that. Mm-hmm. And they got 5 inches of snow.
Yeah, it's been like, what was it, the early 2000s or the 90s or something like that for New Orleans. And
and Galveston, I don't know about them.
Yeah, no, it's wild.
And it's funny hearing all these women say, 5 inches is a lot, and I've been told it's not.
Yeah, I don't know. Especially when you're looking at all that snow, that fell. I mean, it's only a couple inches, I think. So, but I will say the cam over there at New Orleans, if you go on YouTube, you can see all these live cams, and there was quite a bit of snow that was over on Bourbon Street. So,
I saw like a bunch of YouTube videos and a bunch of TikToks of it. I'm like, holy cow!
Yeah, no, it's quite crazy, man. But So good luck to everybody that is cruising this week. Man, that's got to be a unique experience.
Very much so.
I think
Norfolk got snow too.
Yeah. So. My sister's insane. She is heading down to the Gulf, and she is. I helped her in like 6-degree weather last night for like an hour and a half. I helped her load up this tent thing that goes on the back of her truck. And I mean, like, it's all the clamps and all this stuff. You got to get all this stuff up there. And it was a whole to do. And she's going down there for a funeral, so I'm very sad for her. But she's also wanting to save money and not stay in a hotel as if
she has a travel trailer.
I
though.
know. Yeah. No, she does. She doesn't want to take it all the way down there. So
she's gonna stay in a tent.
yes, it's one of those tents that you put on top of a truck.
I know what it is. I've seen them before.
I guess they've got a heater thing that can go in it and all kinds of randomness or something. I don't know. I don't know how it all works, but I said, they wanted help. I went down there and helped them, but now she is actively on her way down there now. And I'm just like, well, after seeing all those photos, I'm like, good luck.
Yeah. Holy cow.
Yeah.
But then again, she's going into it coming from Oklahoma, who's a little bit better at driving in snow than people in southern Texas.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I would think she's got 4-wheel drive and everything else. I think she's fine.
Yeah,
but it's just too funny to me. Well, this isn't camping podcast ways. This is Carnival cruising podcast ways.
Well, that first part started off as cruising, and then you turned it into camping.
I know. I know. That's why I singled out camping. So you did the right thing. But man, I'm gonna tell you this episode. We've been for a minute.
Yeah, we've been thinking about how we're gonna do this.
Mm-hmm. So we wanted to kind of go over the unique experiences you can go on a Carnival cruise. So basically, like, one-offs or just a few off, features that might be on a ship. But I had to, to get quite a bit of content. We're stretching things a little, so don't go calling me out and be like, well, that's on 6 ships. How is that limited?
Because you have to figure out which ships it's on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I did a lot of research on this and compiled a document here. And the first thing I have, and this is funny because I didn't want to give it away to you guys because I thought Mr. Manning was going to be on this episode, but then he sent that random text messages that said I quit. And I don't know, man.
You missed the word in front or the letters after the I, because it says internet quit.
Oh, I internet quit.
No, just internet quit.
Oh, I was adding the I. It said my internet quit. I was listening.
Yes. Oh man. See, Trevor, that's that Choctaw education you got there, Absolutely. Just screw the fact that we have college degrees from the same college.
Yep.
We won't even look at that. We'll just look at the fact that your high school education.
Yep. And Jen also quit, by the way. I didn't know if you saw that. But
yeah, she just felt that the show was too masculine for her.
No, hang on. She says, I'm sick. So feel better, Jen. I'm very sorry that you're not feeling well.
Yeah, I feel better.
The first thing that I want to go over, and it's like I said, this is a thing I wish Gary was here for, but I put the Carnival Luminosa, and it's kind of like, how does that even fit? So did you know? And then I only found this out because I was looking things up and was just like, oh, that's interesting. The Carnival Luminosa is a hybrid ship. And it is a hybrid between 2 different classes. And it's the Spirit class and the Vista class. So it takes design elements from both. That's how they kind of piece together this ship. And I'm very interested because, like, seriously, to me, that's the best of both worlds because, like, that's like my number 1 and number 2 ships, pretty much.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a hybrid. I thought it was a Vista class ship.
Yeah, it is a hybrid class ship between those 2 classes. So I had no clue. I wonder who, because there's got to be somebody that was like, man, this Vista ships are pretty cool, but I love the Spirit.
Are you sure? Are you sure it's not a hybrid between the Dream and the Vista class? Because the Dream class is between the Spirit and the Vista class.
Yeah, it's not. It is confusing enough. It is between the two, and it does have a sister ship still with Costa, I believe. And then there were several others that were put out. Let me pull it up here. There are 4 different ships that have this same hybrid: the Queen Victoria, the Carnival Luminosa, the Costa, and I'm going to say Deloza, I'm not sure, and the Queen Elizabeth. They are all the same hybrid class ship.
So there's 2 Cunard, and then
and it was 2 Costa ships.
Now it's 1 Costa ship and 1 Carnival ship.
Right. So pretty cool though. I'm excited. I didn't realize that. So now going on to for FRGC3, I'm going to be going on and really kind of seeing it with a different look. So I'm going to be kind of looking for those design elements and trying to pick out like, ooh, that's probably from this, or that was probably from this. Now, having been on both ships, so I think it's going to be kind of fun. And I know it's not. I know it's Spirit class, not the Spirit, but but they draw. It's all the same. But
like the Spirit class is the last class that just about every ship in that class had a different theming to it,
right
up until the XL classes. Then like the Dream class and the Vista class were like cookie cutters.
And that was both good and bad, I think. That would be a whole nother episode. So the first thing, besides that, was the SkyZone with the Carnival Panorama. That is the trampoline park. So I took a little bit of notes here. It is an indoor trampoline park, complete with a basketball court, dodgeball. The Panorama is the only Carnival ship that created this experience. The weight limit is 300 pounds.
Oh,
yes. See, there you go. And this is the prices as of like a couple years ago. I don't know if they've changed, but I couldn't find a price list that was newer. So this is subject to change. Toddler time, which is kids 5 and under, is $5, and $5 per adult. So it would be $10 if you and your child want to go. The open jump sessions is for people 6 to 14 and then 15 plus. That's $12 per person. There are glow parties, which includes a t-shirt, and that is for 6 to 14 and 15 plus, and it's $18 per person. So not bad, really. But
now this jump park,
yes,
I mean, initially that was the jump park was what got me on suggesting this topic, because it's reminiscent of like Royal and their ice skating rink. Because why would you want to do something like that on a ship where you could break bones if the ship moves just slightly wrong? Gets hit by a rogue wave.
I've got a buddy that actually broke his leg at a trampoline park. And all the waivers you signed, like there's nothing like, that is on you. So
wow,
is quite wild. But the other thing I found, and this is, like I said before, I've kind of prefaced this with, it is what it is. But this is on multiple ships, but it's all split up. So, Carnival, and this is something that me and you both like thought. We're talking about drop slides. And so the Carnival, the Mardi Gras Carnival Celebration Jubilee, they've got that drop slide that's actually really cool. So, and that one's, I believe it's 229 feet long. It's got a thrilling plunge. Riders step into a capsule and the floor disappears beneath them. And so, in the same spirit, that's called the Orange Thunder. So that's the name of that drop slide. So if you're wanting to do all of the drop slides, because there's more than just the Orange Thunder, there is also the Green Thunder Thrill Slide, which is on the Carnival Legend, the Carnival Miracle, Pride, and Spirit. And that is a 30-foot free fall drop. And then there's the Green Lightning Thrill Slide, which is only on the Carnival Splendor, which is a 37-foot drop. So I found this all on the Carnival water park. Like they have a listing of every slide with a description of how long they are and everything. Like,
wow,
it's hilarious for every ship. But I am working on something for the Facebook page. If you go over there to facebook.com and search for Carnival Cruising Podcastaways, I'm coming up with a slide checklist. So if you'd like to, check that off as you go with your kids, or or we know people that do that. So
you actually found something that about how many cruises it would take to hit up every single different type of
yes,
slide.
and I believe it is 9 cruises if you want to hit every slide efficiently. So that would be maximizing like cruises that have multiple slides that may be on less ships, that kind of thing. It was kind of funny, the kind of like, playing with all this data and kind of figuring some things out. Have you done the drop slide?
No, and I'm afraid I missed my chance. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it now, but I can always, hopefully there's not, my next cruise, hopefully there's not a sign that says people with heart problems or,
Yeah,
know.
I understand that.
But if it doesn't have that sign, then then I'm going, and if I have a heart attack or something, I'm suing.
Oh, well, I don't know, man. I'm not the biggest water slide person, but I will say the only time I've really had a really good time going on a water slide was with you. And so it was when
whenever I parted the Red Sea.
yeah. Uh but the one that I really enjoyed was the one that empties out into the bowl.
Oh yeah.
And we were seeing how many times we could go around. It was like we were just like betting, like, oh, I could outdo you.
Man, I love water slides, but
yeah,
that one, whenever you were at the bottom of that one on the Dream or the Magic or
there's the Magic,
yeah, when you were just waiting for me, and I'm at the end of it, and you're just sitting there laughing.
yeah.
You're like, you don't understand. There was water, and then there wasn't. I'm like, thanks a lot, dude.
It was great, man.
So,
oh, too funny. Well, this other one is going to be no surprise, and it is on all of the XL class ships. It is the Bolt roller coaster at sea, the first and best roller coaster at sea. Damn it!
yeah, it's no longer the longest.
Yeah,
thanks to Disney.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid Disney.
I do hope that future ships maybe steer away from doing another roller coaster. I mean, like 3 ships to me is enough.
Yeah.
Let's do something new. But yeah. I love the Bolt, and I've done it, and so I can, there you go. I've done it.
I spent like my last cruise. I spent like $60 on. I rode it 4 times.
Yeah. Now I will say, I gave this an honorable mention, and this is one I've been on this ship a couple times that I've never gotten to do it because I always go up there and I'm too heavy. And it is the Sky Ride over
Oh yeah,
Vista Horizon and Panorama.
I wanted to ride that too, but I weighed red.
Mm-hmm. No, that's so I think 250 pounds is the weight limit. And I remember I got on there and I had done the first year. I was eating everything. And so I got on there and it was red. And I was like, that sucks. And then I think this is how it went. And then like the second time I went, I get on there and I had been trying to do well, trying to stay under the 250. And I got up there, I stood on the thing, it went green, and they were like, "You're good." And the other guy goes, "Hang on." And it went red, and it went green, and it went red, and he goes, Nah, you're done. And I was like, no.
It was green. And he said, "Hold on." What?
Yeah, he said, "Hold on," because it did flicker, and then I was so mad, man. I was so mad. I wanted to go. And I could have tried again and again, but you know how embarrassing it is? I mean, you do.
Yeah.
But getting up there in line and everyone watches you be like, "Oh, I gotta go off this other way." I gotta go down to the loser way.
Yeah, it was same way. I could get on the bolt, but they had that stupid weight thing. I'm like, oh god, hopefully I don't go red.
Yeah, no, that was 300 pounds, so you were good there. But oh man, now I could do it and not even
I can too.
worry. I mean, we could be bicycle racing right now in
High
the
five.
High
five.
Boom.
For those of y'all who
would have missed.
Yeah. For those of y'all watching who aren't watching on Spotify, we gave the most awkward high five ever.
Yes. The next thing on my list is the Guy's Burger Italian style. We talked about it the other week, and
when you guys were on there.
Yeah, they put that mozzarella on there, that big old fried mozzarella thing, and it's good. That is the best way. Like I believe Gary said it, man. If you were gonna do a veggie Guy's Burger, man, you could just slap that thing on there, and
it would be a cheese pizza burger, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Or not, and sorry, not it'd be just a pizza grilled cheese.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
so it wouldn't be vegan friendly, but it'd be vegetarian friendly.
Yeah.
But if you're listening, John Heald, we just sang you happy birthday, so you better be listening.
Yeah, you better.
Put that burger on every ship, please. Please put that burger on every ship. Hello.
I somehow have changed my audio.
How did my voice?
I know, right? Changed? Hang on, you
talk.
Hello.
Yo. Now, John Heald, you are going to do what Tom said.
Okay. Anyways, I don't know. I got this hooked up crazy, I guess. So you are.
That's weird, dude.
You are now. Oh, all a part of it. So, the next thing. So I was telling you about this the other day, or I think it was yesterday, and I was kind of excited about it because I was like, "Oh, this is something different that's actually on one ship, and we can talk about it. It's gonna be really cool." And they did away with it like last year.
Are you talking about that steakhouse?
The steakhouse, David's steakhouse that was on the Carnival Pride is now a Fahrenheit 444 or whatever it's called. I don't know, 456 or I don't know. So it had a 2-story, a 2-deck tall statue of David.
Yeah, and then people got offended by it,
by the statue of David.
Yeah, the famous statue of David done by Michelangelo.
I know, right? I don't know. I really don't know. I hope that's not the reason they did away with it, but I kind of feel like it might be. So like, but it is a 2-deck steakhouse, which it's still that way, a 2-deck steakhouse, which is kind of cool. And it is under the funnel, so it's got the skylight funnel. It's all kind of tinted like an orangey red in there, and so it's kind of cool the way they got it set up. It's probably still worth going and checking it out.
Yeah, I mean it's still a decent experience because the way is where it is. So
yeah.
But
so I'm gonna kind of run through this list, and this is because a lot of this is just one-off bars, and that's what I kind of called it, is one-off bars on ships. But a lot of this is just a bunch of hoopla because it's just the same
bar, just renamed
name. So the Fortune Teller bar, which is on the Mardi Gras, the Golden Jubilee, which is on the Celebration,
and the Golden Mermaid.
The Golden Mermaid. My note underneath that is a bar Tom is not allowed in.
I went in.
Yeah.
So you can't say I'm not allowed in. I was not kicked out.
You snuck in. So
that's not the point. The point is I got in.
Just like the diamond and platinum the first one you went to. So no, the other one I found is just on the Vista class, the Vista and Horizon, and the Excel class with the Mardi Gras Celebration and Jubilee, the Havana Bar and Pool area. So it's both Havana Bar and Pool area is what it's called. And so that is a bar that is unique to them. And there was one more, let me find it down here at the bottom here. One more bar, which I thought was interesting because I didn't know this, and because I did know that the Red Frog Pub and Brewery. So I got this off the Carnival website. It says you could enjoy pint size. You can enjoy pints served with Caribbean atmosphere at the Red Frog pubs across the Carnival fleet. But at one location, the Red Frog Pub and Brewery on board the Carnival Vista, you'll find North America's first ever brewery. I can't even say talk right now. Brewery at sea. That's right inside the pub. So there you go. The first ever.
Yeah, and now the brewery's in the barbecue place on the XL class.
Yes, so I did an honorable mention because Guy's Pig and Anchor, the Smokehouse Brew House, and they're on multiple ships, but there is only one of the Red Frog Pub and Brewery. So that's very interesting.
I think there's only 4 actual Red Frog pubs.
Yeah. You know, and I didn't put down because I figured they were on multiple, and I didn't even look at Red Frog. They're just regular Red Frog Pub. And so it does make me kind of wonder how many there are, because I did remember, like, I think one was removed, like for something else, or they were making space or doing something. And
well, I know, like, the Magic was the first, and then during a rebranding, the Dream, they put it on the Dream.
Yeah.
And then I know it was on, of course, the Breeze and the Vista, and I think the Horizon was the last ship to actually put one on them, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. And I love the Red Frog. I mean, the Red Frog is awesome. So I think it's a very unique and well-styled place. So
we wasted so much time outside in some of those.
Yeah. This other one, and I'm not going to run through all, because it does feel like that's kind of what I'm doing. But the Emeralds, every Emeralds, they're on the Excel class. but each one of them does have a slightly tweaked menu. So to experience the full thing, you've got to go to all the ships. So if that is what's important.
Which I've only eaten 2 things from Emerald's.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't eat it on the Jubilee. I ate there on the Celebration. I had boudin balls and beignets.
Oh, okay.
They were amazing.
They were?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to try that. I did not have it on the Celebration. I'm hoping Megan and I could go on the Jubilee in the next year or two. So I'm hoping maybe we could do it then. But I didn't know this, and this was surprising. I didn't know that the IMAX theater was on. I knew it was on the Vista, but I didn't know it was also on the Horizon and the Panorama. And so I thought that was neat too.
I didn't think it was on the Panorama because I thought that was the trampoline park was in that area, but I guess
I'm not sure. But according to the Carnival website, when you go to the IMAX thing and you click on the thing that says which ships is this on, that's what it says. So if that's not updated, that's not on us, guys. And if it's updated by the time you go look at it, that's just because in the meantime they realized they did wrong and they fixed it real quick, and so they make us look like liars. I got all the bases covered, Tom.
I didn't see that. Yeah.
But I do love the IMAX. Have you been?
No, because every time I went, when I was on the Vista, and I've only been on the Vista once. Was it once or twice? I can't remember. Anyway, I've only been on it once. It was like in between times.
Oh yeah.
And so, and I don't think they were putting the movies times for the IMAX on the Hub app.
Oh,
so I had to go actually physically go down there. And then, of course, I also find out on the last day of the cruise that the arcade on the Vista is
right there. Yeah.
Yeah. They hid it from me.
They did.
For 7 days. Stupid. Who puts an arcade between floors?
It is a weird spot for it, and we actually talked to one young lady that is working for Carnival on our last cruise, and she loves that ship, and we brought the arcade up, and she goes, "It is in a weird spot."
Did you also bring up the fact that both coffee shops are like spitting distance from each other?
Yeah, she didn't really say much to that. I did say, because we were talking about the weird design, and I said I think it's hilarious that like those coffee shops are just right there. But let's see, these are kind of like everything from here on. It's all just kind of honorable mention type stuff. There are at times, playlist productions that are kind of one-offs on a ship. It's either they're trying it out and trying to see how it does, or they're trying to like make sure it's all set up correctly or whatnot before it goes fleet wide. Or they could have some kind of contract or something where only one ship at a time even has it. So I guess that's happened in the past. And then the Soul Play with the Carnival Spirit, I guess that's not really a honorable mention. That is a one-off on the Spirit. It is so hard to get in. We tried for 14 days on that ship. It could not get into it. And
well, it sounded like you did, but you couldn't get your wife find your Wi-Fi.
Yeah. It is a maddening experience to try to do it, but it was. There was a couple times we got so close, but it just didn't happen. And they do something different every time. It's not just the art where you paint and drink and stuff. They do that. They do like a I think they do a stained glass thing, and they do some other stuff. So what'd you say, honey? Huh? Oh, she took a drink and now she's like, oh, they did some kind of bag thing as well. They decorated a bag or something. So, I mean, it was all neat stuff, but it's what it is, I guess. All them old fogies outdid us.
Yeah,
They have more patience than we do, so they'll wait in line for 6 hours for it. It's either that
they didn't interrupt their nap times,
Yeah.
Of course, I'm saying their nap times. On cruises, I take at least an hour nap every day. So,
I can't wait, dude. I'm literally like 22 days or something like that from Dude's Cruise, and napping is on my horizon. All right, man. Well, definitely, if this is your first time listening to the show, it is downhill from here. This is the best episode we've ever had, by the way. And so enjoy that. And
it's the first one in a couple weeks that I haven't yelled out random things.
Yeah, there's still time. But make sure you go over to the Facebook page and follow us on Facebook. We got the group, we got the page. Join them both. And yeah, just know that you are unique, you're special, and you are loved.
And remember, I forget. So we'll see you later. Bye.
And it is X amount of hours. I don't know, 3 million hours until I have that breakfast burrito in my hands. I don't know. I don't know time very well.
Set the foosball table. Goodbye.
See you guys
Later. Oh, we forgot